ADC.
Yes.
We're here with the one and only Maria Ramos, owner and director of Aventura Dance Studio from New York City, a longtime member of Aventura Dance Cruise, as a dancer, as a performer, as a good friend, as Miss ADC judge, as a bunch of things. Maria, for the very few people that don't know who you are and what you do, share with them your story.
Yeah, my name is Maria Ramos, and I am a choreographer, a dancer, a teacher, an artist. I own a dance studio called Duro Studio. It's located in New York City. And
where in New York City?
East Harlem, 111th Street and First Avenue. For more information, you can go to decorstudio.com. And what we specialize in is salsa classes, bachata classes, womanity, which is lady styling, but it's not a regular lady styling. It's very funky. I think it's very empowering because it's not something very typical. I just like to.
We should do it on ADC.
Yeah,
totally, Miami.
Absolutely.
I just made a decision. Cool, but how does everything started? Like now, performing everywhere around the world, teaching, having a dance team, owning a dance studio. But the very beginning, how, where, when?
Well, okay. I just I was always a dancer. I was a hip hop dancer back in the day.
Hip hop dancer.
Yeah.
Where? Wow.
In New York City, and I used to dance backup for artists. I just fell in love with Latin dance with Santo Rico Dance Company. I trained there back in 2010.
How did you get exposed to salsa and Latin dance? Like somebody took you, a date? What was it?
It was actually So You Think You Can Dance?
Oh wow.
The audition, and they wanted to see Latin movement, Latin dancing, and I didn't know how to. So I wanted to just expand. What I
went online, Google, and you found the school.
Yeah, and I found SR, and I went there, and then from there, that's really where everything changed. That's where I met you. You walked into the studio that one time, and you were just starting as well, and talking about ADC, and little did I know it was just one of the best experiences, and I just didn't want to get rid of it. I was just like, I'm going to continue.
5 years later, 2 ADCs per year, teaching, performing, bringing dance teams, and now owning a dance studio. How is that like, owning a dance studio?
It's challenging. It's very challenging, but it's mine. So it's challenging, and at the same time, it's my baby. It's liberating, to just own your own and go in whenever you want to rehearse. Just go in and rehearse and just create. And not being rushed out, and not being, I just have my privacy at my dance studio with my dancers, and that's really what I wanted.
It's a home for dancers.
It's definitely a home for dancers.
So for someone who never danced before and starting from scratch,
definitely.
1-2 tips, like how to start, where to go, what to do, like.
Well, we have a very special Mondays class. It's a salsa class. For a long time, it was free, and now we're doing a discounted class. It's $10, and it's every Monday at 7 o'clock. And what it is that it's for basic beginners. They go in after work.
They can get going, learn the basics. When you started back then and you took your first class, or do you remember anything specific that helped you, or something that you did or didn't do that you recommend newbies, people that are just getting going with dancing? Hey, go there, have fun, dance. Don't forget dance shoes. I don't know. Any?
When I first started, I remember I just wanted to learn, and I was there, and there were a lot of corporate people there, and everyone just wanted to meet different people. And I just think salsa is that. When you go in, you just get your dance shoes. I always recommend your dance shoes, and just really go prepared to just learn, explore, and meet new people, and just be able to feel free.
Feel free. And the bachata side of thing, when that starts.
Yeah.
Because now you're like a bachata guru out there, like.
I don't know. Bachata, it's funny because I was dancing salsa for many years, and then suddenly my dance partner now had asked me 2014, I believe, and he was just like, do you want to just do this with me and like dance bachata and let's just try it, and I was very new to it, and I just wanted to enter and just learn something new once again. And then we just went by storm, and now we're teaching it, and it's a lot like salsa, believe it or not. Like the partner work is a lot like salsa. A lot of the same elements are there,
What makes bachata different than salsa?
The basic. The
Okay.
basic step is definitely different. But as far as partner work, you know, keeping your arms very light and he leads, and it's the same, you know.
The same. And now traveling to so many congresses, you're literally every weekend somewhere around the world. What makes congresses like, what makes it so much fun or interesting, or
The people.
what? The people.
The culture. When I travel outside of the U.S. or even in the U.S., it's just different. Everyone is different, you know, and the food is different. Their attitude towards life is different. In New York, we're known to be rude, you know, and then you go out there and everyone is just so nice. Like if you go to Ohio or somewhere, they're just so sweet, and it's something different, you know, and it's a different environment. So I really enjoy that, and just meeting people that are hungry to learn and want to do it.
So when somebody that is watching us right now never been to a salsa convention, salsa festival, salsa congress, whatever, bachata congress, why should they attend? What's different between that and going to a dance studio, which is awesome too, but there is something that is more?
Well, a dance studio is constant classes where you get to learn and progress. You know, where in a congress, there are workshops where you learn a lot, but not as much as you will learn in an everyday surrounding or any everyday class. Yeah, but the reason I love congresses as well is because you just get to see so many different shows, you meet so many different people, you get to social dance and just really have fun. I always recommend, if you're going to attend a congress, try not to go alone, because that can be very lonely, because everyone, you know, they tend to go with friends and people that know each other. So always just go with a bunch of your friends to have a good time.
And also, if you go alone, that's a positive thing, because then you force yourself to be out there to dance, to meet new people. So
yeah, that's true.
So either or, it's a
Works.
win. It's a win. Like, how do you think we can make a Latin dance event even better?
You know, organization is very important. You know, to just be organized, like to know exactly where you can find the schedule, not only online, to constantly check your phone if they have like you know, papers that you can just pick up everywhere you kind of go or whatever, because you could lose the paper, just of the workshops and stuff like that, so you can take them. I think that's very important, just to be very organized and everything starting on time, ending on time. That's key.
Yeah, that's key. Awesome. And that being said, going to ADC, you've been there in 2011, 2012, 2014, 15, 16, 17 this year. How do you see the progress? I mean, I know you love it. Thank you for the support, but like, what do you see the difference every year?
Well, I do think that ADC is very organized from the moment we speak outside of ADC to the moment I get on the ship. I've just seen it I remember it was just a small group of people.
400 people in Mexico dancing in the rain. I remember that. When you flew in because you missed your cruise, there was a storm in New York in 2011. That was crazy.
There was a storm in 2011, and then we just still made it to the cruise, and in Mexico we got on.
Cozumel.
And the difference is just, you know, going in there and, you know, in every party, sometimes I see you or sometimes I see other people just throwing at the crowd like big random balloons or you know, shooting out like some other foam stuff. And it's just so much fun. It's not stuff that you get in a regular congress. It's not stuff that you get at all. So you're outside and you're just dancing because the music is so amazing. Constantly music playing. You can go to bed at 8 o'clock. Well, no one really does, sorry. You could go to bed at 3 o'clock.
You don't go to bed.
No,
let's scratch that. Delete that from editing. No, you don't go to bed. This is the only thing we don't have on our schedule is sleep. And I always say that I'm not apologetic about that. You shouldn't go to sleep, because if you go to sleep, you miss a bunch.
You miss so much.
So what people should expect from Maria Ramos and Decor and your partner on ADC LA coming up in 2 weeks, and ADC Miami right after that? What's coming up?
Well, Decor Studio has been growing with the classes, have been doing great. Decor Dance Company, We have a couple of shows. We have ADC coming up, and we just have a lineup of shows that we're really excited about. We also have a few new pieces, not just one, but a few new pieces coming up. As far as me and my partnership in bachata, we just debuted a new piece that thankfully it did very well on the internet. So we're just gonna promote that a little bit more. We're also preparing for competition.
So we're gonna be able to see it live on Aventura Dance
Yes.
Cruise. So Aventura Dance Cruise LA in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
September 15, Aventura Dance Cruise Miami, November 2nd to the 6th. Everybody from Decor is coming.
Everyone from Decor is coming.
Every year it keeps on growing. Now we're gonna have a Decor deck on
Yeah,
ABC.
that's it.
All right, so we're going to see you guys there. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck.
you.
And for anyone who want to search you, look you up, maybe hit you up for a private lesson classes, where they can find you.
They can always find me at decorstudio.com. The contact information, my name is there, my phone number
Instagram,
is there.
Facebook.
And Instagram, it's also, you can locate me at decorstudio. Yeah, and also my personal one is at Maria_Decor, D-C-O-R.
At Maria Decor right here. I'm going to be
Yeah.
when we're done editing. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Great seeing you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to see you on the cruise.